Okay, Google, what's a smart speaker?
According to Wikipedia, a smart speaker is a type of speaker and voice command device with an integrated virtual assistant that offers interactive actions and hands-free activation with the help of one hot word.
In simpler terms, it's basically a speaker that's paired with a voice assistant. So what voice assistant? There are popular ones like Google's Google Assistant that we just saw, and then there's Amazon Alexa, Samsung Big, okay, that speaker never actually dropped. We have Apple Siri. So the voice assistant you choose here, the one that you're going to be using, that's very important to decide if smart speakers are right for you. Now, to give you some perspective, let's start with, say, DSLRs. Let's say you buy a Sony mirrorless camera, and once you buy something, you end up buying a lot of accessories for it, a lot of E-mount lenses, some battery grips, a lot of accessories for it. Now, a couple of years in, let's say Canon comes with an amazing mirrorless camera. Now, you're just not gonna have to sell only your mirrorless camera and swap to a Canon, but instead you're gonna have to get rid of your entire inventory of lenses and then buy the same lenses with a Canon mount, or get them modded, or get an adapter or something. So it's not a very simple switch. And again, let's take something that's very relevant today, consoles. You know, we've got the new Series S and Series X from Microsoft are launching. We've got the PlayStation 5 that's launching. Now, I use a PS4 Pro. I've not been a Microsoft guy last gen. So with a PS4 Pro, when I switch to a PS5, I start off with an existing library because the games are backwards compatible, or rather the consoles are backwards compatible. So now that I already have a collection, and Sony's also offering 18 games right at launch with their PS Plus. So that's going to be quite a lot of games that I can play on the PS5 right to begin with. But if I were to choose a Microsoft console, then I don't have an existing library. I'm going to have to spend more. So this is where what you're already using and how much time and money you've spent on an ecosystem matters. And that is something that brands love exploiting. And it's the same with smart speakers too. So whether you go with something expensive like this Nest Hub, or something teeny tiny like a Google Home Mini or a Nest Mini, or get a third-party offering like this Mi Smart speaker that just launched, whatever it is, you're gonna have to add more into that ecosystem. You're gonna end up buying more devices. I'm not saying there's nothing cool that you can do with a single smart speaker. You can go, okay Google, what's the weather like today?
Today in Chennai, there will be scattered thunderstorms with a forecasted high of 34 and a low of 26.
Okay.
Currently, it's 33 degrees and mostly cloudy. By the way, improved voice recognition is now available. You can upgrade from the Google Home app under Voice Match settings.
Okay, Google, what's the time now?
It's 12:22 p.m.
So you can do some things with a single smart speaker, but this is more of a novelty thing. Once that novelty wears off, you're not really going to be using it much. So are smart speakers completely useless? Not really. Like I mentioned earlier, they do kind of act as a gateway to the world of smart devices, home automation. Now to give you a small example, I have a couple of Xiaomi bulbs that I have in my living room. So when I walk into my living room, I just go, hey Google, turn on living room lights, and my lights get turned on. Now let's say I'm sleepy and I'm walking upstairs. I don't need to turn off the lights as I'm walking upstairs, and I don't need to take out my flashlight or something. I can leave the lights on, come up to my room, then go to the Nest Hub and say, okay Google, turn off stairway lights. And that gets turned off. And with devices like these, you can even turn on and turn off your air conditioner. So think about this use case scenario. Say you're coming back from work. Let's assume that all this COVID crap's over and you're just going to work and you're coming back, or a mall and you're on your way back. It's hot. You just need to pull out your phone, Google Assistant, and say, turn on my AC. And your AC would be running. You can walk into a house with a cold room. Now, yes, this isn't really a smart speaker thing, but it is more of a Google Assistant thing. But that's the point I'm trying to make. overall smart speakers and voice assistants, they go hand in hand. So the question here is, do you want to spend the time and effort, the time and money to set up automation? And that is going to decide if smart speakers are your thing. You ask me personally, I'll say yes, this is the way of the future. Just think about it, you're not at home, you've gone on a trip somewhere, you can still turn your lights on to make it appear as if there is somebody at home. Or this is something I really hate. I leave my mosquito plug on a lot of times. So I have it configured via this smart plug. So even when I've gone to work and I remember, hey, I left this on, I could just turn it off using my Nest Hub that's at my desk. So there are thousands of use case scenarios. There are a lot of devices that work with voice assistants these days. So the question, like I said, is do you want to spend the money? Do you want to put in the effort and set up automation? Because if you don't, if this isn't for you, it's still fine. But then for the price that you're looking to buy a smart speaker, a non-smart speaker or a dumb speaker or whatever you want to call it, it's going to have much better audio quality. A smart speaker, because of the tech that goes in, of course for the money you pay, you are getting something else, and the audio quality is not as good as you would get with a non-smart speaker. Instead, they're concentrating more on the far field mics, the audio pickup, you talking to it, having a conversation and all that. Now, I've spoken a lot about setup in this video. Yes, I've made it sound complicated, but in reality, it isn't. It is pretty simple. So, say for example, with this Mi Smart speaker, just open up Google Home, and hey, it shows up right there the moment it's connected. Tap on it, and I'm just gonna let you guys watch this. And also setting up any device for automation, it's as simple as this. It's also a simple process, and you're just gonna have to do it once, and then you swap speakers, you swap phones. It's all tied to your Google account or your Amazon account if you're using Alexa, or your Apple account if you're using a HomePod. So that's basically what I wanted to tell you guys in this video. Given that Xiaomi was just launching this Mi Smart speaker, I didn't want to do another run-of-the-mill video where I go, hey, this is a smart speaker, this is how you set up and this is what it can do, feature number 1, feature number 2, feature number 3, and this is what the brand's marketing. I kind of felt that was going to be super boring. So I decided to do this video, something a little different. And if you did like it, if you did enjoy watching the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up, share with friends and family, and subscribe if you haven't yet. If you're already subscribed, please do turn on notifications by hitting that bell icon. So I guess that's it. Thanks for your time. Thanks for watching. Till next time, my name's Ash. And before I go, do let me know what you think about smart speakers. Do you find yourself buying one? Do you feel these are something that would benefit you? Or do you feel they are a little bit overhyped? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. So like I was saying, thanks a lot for watching. Till next time, my name's Ash. You've been watching C4E Tech, and I'm signing off for now. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.